And that's a wrap. Thanks for showing up to the podcast, everyone. We'll
We
see
had a
you
great
next week.
discussion. I'm so happy that we spent 2 hours talking about the cure for cancer and solving world hunger and and just feeding America. It's just
Yeah.
that was a great topic. I'm very happy that Obama and Trump were able to come in and
Yeah.
discuss politics with each other.
Don't forget Biden, man. He showed up for a little bit too,
Yeah, he,
man.
he he showed up a little bit because
Yeah.
he fell asleep. So
Yeah, man. If y'all missed it this time, you guys can come back next week. And
what's really funny about that is that I just awkwardly feel like somebody will see this later and be like, "What the fuck?"
they were like, damn, they didn't even record it.
I always
coming
miss
up with coming up with the cures and shit. They done had different presidents up in there.
It's like, bro, I always miss it. Yes, you did. You did miss it, and that's your fault. You
Should
should have
got
been.
here.
You should have had post notifications on. Yo, bad.
Y'all wasn't even live. Yes, we were. What are you talking about?
Who would know better? Me, the one that was alive, or you, the one that was alive?
Right. Don't do that. Yeah, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro. This marshmallow Coca-Cola, the that guy. It tastes like a light cherry Coke.
I mean, I guess. I didn't think that though, to be honest.
What did you think?
I don't remember, but I just know that it wasn't that.
Or like a Dr. No, it's a cherry Dr. Pepper. It's a Dr. Pepper.
That would make sense.
That's what it is.
What up? 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 How you been, bro? Yeah, but we appreciate everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Obama. Shout out my mom for stopping by. Thanks for the small loan of $1 million and solving world hunger. And we'll see y'all next time. No.
Yeah, maybe next time we'll come up with some more cures for everybody. You know, solving world hunger. You know what I'm saying? Solving all the diseases in the world. You
So the
know,
world don't have no more diseases. You know what I'm saying?
all the war and famine. I think we pretty much ended it all. Um, we all came to terms.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you. I even got I got another question. It's gonna be fire as well, man.
Um,
Actually, I got two questions.
I got three.
Depending on how long Rock takes to answer the first one, um, I'm gonna hop right into the second one that I have.
I
And
feel like
what better to get music knowledge than from someone who does music, producer?
that's true because there's a lot of people in the world that give perspectives that don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah,
Which is fine, whatever. You can hear yourself fucking talk if you want, but I don't do that. I like to talk with having knowledge in proper context and a brain and some
steady.
talent.
All right, I'm gonna ask you this question.
Eh,
It's a multi-tiered question, so if you need me to repeat after you,
okay, if it's multi-tiered question, then I'm probably gonna answer one and then be like, what was the second one? So just
yeah, that's fine.
I,
All right, what is music to you, and I want you to go in depth. How has it changed your life, and at what age did you start music?
So that's thank you for that question. No, no, no. Hey, yeah, kind of. um, yo, so like, I can't speak for everybody, and that's kind of the best part with music
Yeah,
is that
I
it's
mean that's why I said, what is it to you?
no, that's what I mean though. But it's like it's so personal, right? Like music
Yeah.
is like intrinsic. Like there's so many layers to music,
Hmm.
whether that is dance or house, and then rap, jazz, soul, R&B, pop, rock, metal, and like all of these genres of music still categorize as music.
Hmm.
And I think that it's really cool that like for me, music isn't like just sounds.
Yeah.
Music to me is like a collective. Like I love using that word. Like we might not like the same artist, but we like the same genre of music. So that's common ground. Okay, take a step back, you like metal music. I don't. You can still show me a song that's metal and I might like it. So to me, like music is so much deeper than what the industry makes it pretend to be. It's just not sounds. Like to me, music is honest to God everything that consumes my life. Like I can't go a day without listening to like 4, 5, 6 hours of music and then not making music and like it's just different. Like it's it's like the most important thing in my life and I'm married. But it's true. Like I was married to the game before I even I even knew her. And honestly, music it's just better. It's prettier, makes you feel better. And on top of that, if you feel like shit, listen to a sad song. It still makes you feel better or makes you feel worse. And then you probably shouldn't listen to that song. But yeah, no, music to me is like life and death. Like it's everything in between. You just can't have like if you just think of every concept in the world, if you didn't have music anywhere, what the fuck would it be like?
Yeah.
Like go to a baseball game. What the fuck would it be like if there was just no music?
That would be, I would feel like a very awkward, silent game of just people yelling.
Okay, imagine right, like you're riding in your car,
Yeah.
no music, just people talking only.
Yeah.
You'd be like, shut the fuck up, like you.
Sometimes, yeah, and then sometimes, I just be in my chill mode where I'm
No,
just
no, no.
like, I just want to get to that point.
I get that,
But
but I
then
mean,
most of the time,
imagine for 31 years there was no music for you, just people talking, no
for
music.
31, if it's 31 years
Yeah,
of
because if
just
there was
people
no music,
talking, then yeah, I'm gonna have to look at you like, shut the fuck up. Let's just sit here in silence.
like,
We ain't got to talk every single time we hop in this motherfucker.
could you even imagine like a scary movie without sons? Like they
Yeah,
made
that
Nightmare
would
on
be.
Elm Street, they made Jason Voorhees, they made all these slasher films that like Michael Myers, the dun, 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 dun. Like you, it's so fucking familiar as a popular. Like,
Yeah.
what would a movie? Oh, hold on. Yep.
Think about a movie with no sound. When I was younger, I didn't even know movies had soundtracks. So it was kind of like that. But I was a little kid and I was still enjoying it because, you know, I'm a little dumbass, so I still enjoyed it. And I ain't talking like Disney musicals type shit. I'm talking like regular movies, that would just play out. I didn't even know they had soundtracks.
So let me push it a step further and let me talk about music in the concept to me and love.
Mm.
Right? What's the first fucking thing people love to say? Oh, this is our song.
Yeah.
This is the song that made us da 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 da. Da. Oh, remember this song? This was on our honeymoon when we were driving. Could you imagine just not having anything ever? Like no music ever. Like
Yeah,
remember
it'd be
after
some shit like, oh, remember when um those people, nah, I mean, no music playing during the movie.
yeah,
Oh, then it would just be a stage play.
it would just be like it would just be like a screenwrite, like a play.
Yeah. And that's still enjoyable too. But I wouldn't watch it on a screen. I'd probably go and pay to watch that.
So it's weird to me that like without music there could technically be life, but it'd be worthless, to be honest. It would just not have a lot of meaning for a lot of people. I'm not going to speak for everybody, but for me it would just have not a lot of meaning. Look, oh boy.
How has it changed your life
Oh, tremendous,
from when you started to now? How
bro,
has it changed your life?
tremendously. I couldn't be more grateful and thankful for the team that God blessed me with. But two, I wouldn't be here probably. Like, let me go into it, and this is gonna be kind of serious. I guess it'd be in depth. I was really not good growing up. I did a lot of bad shit. Wanted to be cool. I wanted to fit in. And then I didn't have money, so I had to make money. I do what the fuck I had to do. I had to eat, so I had to make sure I got food. And it didn't matter if it was my money or your money, but I did fucked up shit. So at 18, after beating a couple of charges, I told myself I was going to put myself into music and just fucking make it. I didn't say I'm going to practice. I didn't say I was going to have fun, which it is, but I didn't say that. Like, I didn't sit there and just make music. This was like, this will forever be my life. And if I didn't turn to music, I don't know where I would be, but it certainly wouldn't be in one of the nicest parts of town with a beautiful wife that loves me and I love her and very caring, and a family that I have included as like Zodiac and Vade. I got my brother, you know what I'm saying, and then we got a whole bunch of family that ain't family, but you know what I'm saying. It's this is my blood, but this is my family.
That's real
Yeah,
shit.
and like I don't. I would say to answer that, I would be completely the opposite of what everybody sees today and last year and the year before. And potentially, I would say, even in like 2013, 2014, I would have just been off the rails. I would have probably not done shit with my life. What are you doing? The fuck you doing?
Fixing the camera.
Got you.
I was pulling the table towards me.
I just think that I don't think that I'd actually be alive conceptually. Like I might not actually be physically alive, or I might just not be mentally aware of being alive, which in turn is better than anything that I could ask for from the streets, honestly.
Music for me, um, it helps me do a lot of things, right? Helps me study, helps me drive, helps me work, um, helps me come up with ideas, uh, helps me when I'm when I'm, sad, mad, confused, angry. Um, um, I gotta say this too. Horny. Uh, uh, lonely. Uh, like all the weight of my life and the world on my motherfucking shoulders. You know, music for me is an escape from reality. That's why I love music, and I could listen to music all day, every day, whether it's new or old. I know I said I don't like new artists, but
Shout out, I don't know, Jeffrey.
facts.
That's our shit.
If I'm not feeling, older music, I might take that chance, take that dive into the deep end, and listen to some new shit, because you could always be a new fan of something, because you've always been an old fan of what you've always liked. So I like the possibilities of finding something new to listen to, and then just deep diving into that artist and hearing everything that they have
Do you know what
and
my
seeing
favorite thing
everything that they do.
about what music is?
Huh.
Remember when you were a kid and you heard music on Sunday?
Yeah.
You knew what the fuck was up.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you come home, it's quiet, you know, your mom puts on music in the background while she's cooking. You
Yeah.
already know she about to put her foot in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you riding with your homies, right? Got
Yeah.
2 Chains bumping. You already know what's fit to go down, bro. Like, it's so crazy how much music can consume humans
Yeah.
because it's one of the most um, known arts, but still,
Hell, I can even say video games too.
and that's
Video games have good music in them as well.
but that's kind of the thing too. Is that what would things be without music?
Yeah.
Like,
But I played video games on mute before.
yeah, but you're not getting a lot of substance out of it either. Not a lot of sounds, the punches, the kicks. You're not getting much out of it. You can't hear their voices. You can't hear the anger in the voice. You can't hear like because you have to think like music isn't just only a rhythm.
Yeah.
Music is also using your voice. Music is also keeping up with chords and chord structures, even as we talk. That's how you can even tell. Like, if we didn't have music, we wouldn't understand to tone our voice stuff like this if we're excited, or we wouldn't be hella sad and then just kind of like talk like this, and because you wouldn't have that point.
Hello, mellow.
Like, if you had no music, there would be no emotion because music is only made by emotion. At
We
least,
would
at least real music.
we would be talking like sociopaths.
Yeah, like AI, bro. Like, so how's your day going today? How
It
was your
went pretty
driving
well.
yesterday?
It went pretty well. I went to work. That's about it. Came home. Went to sleep.
That's great. I drove home too. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no excitement, there's no emotion. Music is built off of emotion, whether it's love, hate, sex, celibacy, single, married, bitches on bitches on bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
Hey,
everything.
you can't talk about that.
Females on females on females. No.
You're married, sir.
How dare you?
How dare you?
But
Um,
I just think that music is, to me, the most important thing. And there's the reason of like, there would be not a lot. It's like, and it's the most known art, which is what I was saying. It's the most
yeah,
known art, but the least appreciated.
yeah, I would say so.
Okay, okay. Tell me how much a fucking painting is worth.
Um, on depending on different factors, could be anywhere from $2 to millions.
Okay,
Or let me say $2 to, let me not say millions. $2 to what's the word I'm looking for? Priceless.
so would you pay millions of dollars for a CD?
Um,
Think about it conceptually. Would you spend
I
millions
see.
of dollars on a CD?
I was gonna bring the exception in because niggas have paid millions for it.
No, 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 no. They
But
paid. They paid to be able to use it, not
no. This nigga owns it.
what the Wu Tang shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
that nigga paid millions for that shit. But see, that's what I'm
one
saying. That's
human,
what I was saying. I was gonna bring that exception in, but then I, that had to get that
because
shit in.
what if the game made an album with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and Ice Cube and all these people, all this West Coast shit, right?
Yeah.
And you could only listen to it by buying it from him, a copy just from him. You have to hit him up and hopefully he hits you back up just to get a copy. And if you sell it or you give it away to somebody, that's illegal because it is technically.
It's illegal.
It's illegal. But
I would.
or you just go to YouTube. You just put it on. You Google it. You put it on Spotify. You go to Apple Music. You go to SoundCloud.
I would, but just because you know how I am. But any ordinary person, probably not. Because niggas don't even make that fucking much to begin with.
It's why the concept of it is nobody would pay $100 to own a single of a song on Apple
Oh,
Music.
$100?
Yeah.
Shit. Where?
Hey,
I own the fuck out that shit.
no,
Right now.
you could just buy it and listen to it. You don't own it. You can't sell it for more. That's
But
it.
then how am I making money?
You're not. That's the point. You don't make money off of fucking listening to music, do you?
No.
But you can
I
make
was about to
money
say
off
some
of
shit.
buying a painting. You can make money off of acquiring cars and selling them.
You know
You,
what's
you
funny
can,
about that?
bro. You can make money off of selling feet, and that's art.
You know what's funny about that?
What up?
I would never buy a painting, bro.
Not gonna lie,
How backwards is that shit?
I would, to be honest. It just has to be fire.
Oh, I bought you a painting before though.
It's because you broke my fucking other one. Fucking headbutted the shit out of that, split that bitch in half.
I don't even know if I headbutted it, bro.
There's only one way that it broke. It was not a fist. It wasn't nothing. It went. I can't confirm it, but I do understand.
But tell me why. Tell me why a person would do that though. Just out of nowhere, just grab some shit, just.
Yeah, technically, but it's not the album itself. It's not. They're not buying the song. They're buying it because of how cool the variant is. or you're buying it because there's only 1,000 of them made. You weren't buying it because, oh yeah, like I'm gonna buy it because this is my favorite album. I'm gonna spend $5,000 on it. It's not the same. Like I own so many fucking vinyls.
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now.
My collection's almost like, well, I'm not gonna say it, but
Oh, knock all this shit over.
and it's the same as saying like, okay, I just sold a comic book today that's more than 95% of my catalog of vinyls. One comic book. I sold one fucking comic book for more than 95% of my vinyls worth. That's all it was. So if you can understand that concept too, that's why I'm saying it's one of the least appreciated arts. Because if a song was on vinyl and it means that much because of how much art they put into it, you, somebody can sit there and make a painting in fucking an hour, and somebody can sit there and make a song in an hour. The painting, you wouldn't know that it was made in an hour. If you made a song in an hour, it would be rushed. People would overmix.
Yeah,
Somebody would mix this, they would mess it up, and then you wouldn't get any noticeable points on it. People would say it's trash. They'll say that your music isn't good.
yeah,
Maybe,
that'll be the only noticing parts.
and that's what I'm saying. But if
Trash
you look at
ass music.
but if you look at a piece of shit fucking painting, do you know what they call that? Abstract. Fuck with me. I'm not even lying. Fuck with me. I'm not lying,
Man, let me get into some painting, bro.
bro. Hey, fucking put some paint on a fucking brush and fling that shit at the fucking thing, and then call it the Shadow of Colossus.
I
And then
was
you'll be
trying
like,
to
damn, this shit like thousands of dollars, bro.
I was trying to draw the Eiffel Tower.
This is what I envisioned in my head as the Eiffel Tower. You see what I'm saying though? Is bullshit, bro. If you put music out, you have to actually prove what
Man,
the fuck is on the record.
we done told niggas how to make some money.
Do it.
Oh
Hey,
man.
the game is bought, not taught, but we just gave you something. So listen up. But
All right, this brings into my last part of this question. It's pretty simple. At what age did you start making music?
that's kind of a different answer for this. So there's two pieces of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I I personally started making music when I was 12
Mm-hmm.
on a shitty ass computer at my homeboy's house. No offense to him, it was just back in like 2000 and something. The computers were shit.
Yeah, all computers back then was shit.
Yeah, it wasn't like his computer was shit. It was just
I
everything
love.
was shit. Trying to fucking pick up MPs, like well, this one has
Hey,
a
can
different
you get
stereo.
off the computer? I'm trying to make a phone call real quick.
It's like I started when I was 12, and that was on FL. Fucking when I was 12 years old. So that's 16 years ago, almost 17. Um, fell in love with it. I couldn't even understand at that age either that not only did I just play the drums, but I also made a melody, and I made a bass, and I made all these different sounds to make one whole thing. Now, granted, when I was 12, that shit was probably ass, but it doesn't mean that it wasn't my product. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it was my way of trying to describe art at that time. Um, so the second part to that is I technically started making music when I was 8. Um, I got a drum set when I was 8 years old because my entire life I was playing instruments and shit, and you know, um, like all the fucking kids shit or whatever, and the fucking microphones, and I used to rap Dr. Dre's Chronic when I was like 5 years old. I'd be like literally, I didn't know anything. Like I was singing along to Red Hot Chili Peppers, not knowing the fucking words, but I would still keep it on note or like beat. And so I got my drum set, and I realized that I'm in control of the sounds that happen, not just listening to it. And I remember I made like one of my first songs, and it was probably super simple. It's probably like an easy 4x4 beat at like fucking like 100 tempo. You know what I mean? But I started making music then. That was also when like Travis Barker was getting big.
Yeah.
That was when Crank That came out, and then from there I also realized that any type of music I can really just imitate it. I never learned how to read sheet music, but I was in band for a lot of years.
Yo, I used to want uh his clothing, famous stars and
Yeah,
stripes back then.
but they didn't make
But
the size. No, I'm just,
yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah,
already
true.
do. I
Yeah.
know I already do.
Cause
Uh,
that's what I was about to come after the butt.
yeah, because that was like the tanks and shit, and they had all the
Yeah.
skinny tanks for skinny ass fucking.
I used to think that shit was so cool.
That shit went hard. I'm not gonna lie. That shit did go hard though.
Yeah,
That's the
it
difference.
did.
It's not you. I used to think it did when it came out. When that shit came out, that shit was hot.
Yeah.
Um, but
Yeah, shoes too, right?
I think he partnered with somebody, yeah, to have the Travis
Yeah, I
Barker or
think
something.
yeah.
But as I digress to it, um, I learned how to play music watching him and watching people play it. Like I was in band. I was in sixth, seventh, and eighth grade. I was in band and stuff, and I was doing percussion, and I would play. I guess I don't know, concerts, whatever, recitals, bullshit, whatever. I also played jazz band, which I played the whole drum set in eighth grade. But I never knew how to read the music. I just remembered how to
Drumline
hear it.
ass nigga.
It really is like that, and it's actually hilarious how like how real that is as a scenario. But a lot of people say that shit now too, which is awkward. Like everybody now has perfect pitch, and everybody now has.
It's
I
all
memorize
computer.
everything. Like it's bullshit. Like,
It's all computer.
like hey, it's statistic though. Like there's a number percentage. Like when I hear music, I see music, and when I see music, I can feel it, and I remember how it goes. I know the tempo. I know exactly when the fuck it needs to stop. I know exactly when it needs to start. I know exactly when it needs to crescendo. I just hear it and memorize it. So I never learned how to read sheet music ever. Um, so I started making music technically
So eight
at
is
8.
when eight is when you discovered making music that
Yeah,
you could
like
make
that's when I
music.
started making
And
music.
12 is when you like kind of took that dive into that deep end.
Yeah, like what I would say is when I was 8, I started to play the drums. When I was 12, I started to make songs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question.
All right. I got another question.
Bet.
I was gonna save it, but
Run that shit.
we 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 on some good music talk right now.
We got like 25 before LML Mac 27 has to go to work. Follow him on Twitch, and so go subscribe.
I can ask this question, so we can talk about it
It's fine. We can pick it
a
back
little
up
bit.
next podcast
Yeah,
too. It's
yeah,
okay because we'll have Vade in the building too. We can go over what his point of view as well.
yeah. So, what do you think the difference is between the money that music artists made in the early 2000s from today's artists, where it seems like today's artists' money does not last that long? And it's like you find them at a fucking grocery store, and you look at artists from the early 2000s, and they're still in fucking mansions and
Okay,
fancy cars and
I
shit.
already know. I already have the answer. This is actually such a fucking. I'm gonna go into it, so it's not a stupid answer, but it's a fast
Yeah,
answer
yeah.
because inflation happened,
Mm-hmm.
but artists still got paid $500,000 for a concert in 2006.
Yeah.
And now artists get paid like G Unit. Look at G Unit. G Unit made $500,000 a concert,
Mm,
and 50 got half of it. And that was back when 2006.
yeah.
Okay, what the fuck was 500,000 in 2006? That was unheard of.
Yeah.
You talk about 500,000 right now. I could buy a house for 500,000 and sell that bitch.
Yeah.
Like you see what I'm saying? Money changed, but the skill didn't. So if we look at it, it now, if to be paralleled to the early 2000s,
Mm,
they would have to be paid $1 million a show,
yeah.
easy, every single time. And that would be kind of the comparison of how much money they were making before. And everybody's rolling their money into crypto. And I'm not telling you not to do it, but the basis of it, though, is everybody wants to get fast cash.
Yeah.
And America and humans and whatever, they always try to run off of fast cash. And what happens? A recession, a depression, because everybody wants fast cash. And what's the fastest cash? Houses. So people now don't buy houses. Like
Yeah.
they don't buy properties. Lil Pump is not sitting there buying this house here and that house here and renovating this and getting a management to buy the realty. You know what I mean? Like it's just that's not the concept. But Lil Wayne would be like, here, put this money to this. I want this money to do that. This money will buy houses, and then this will buy property. Like, look at Jay-Z.
So you're saying the artists from the early 2000s versus the artists from today, present currently, are smarter than the ones present currently.
Old rappers are smarter than the new ones, yes. Um,
Okay.
but that also comes with age. But like I said, in 2008 we had a recession.
Yeah.
It fucked everybody. Everybody. So people are scared. Who the fuck is going to put all their money into houses? Who the fuck is going to put all their money into buying cars? They just lease them. The
Yeah.
game, they didn't lease cars back in the 2000s. They bought them fucking bitches outright,
Yeah.
and then they would sell them and get 300,000, and they bought it for 4 because they still had money. They could sell a fucking Lambo and then put that money into taxes.
Yeah, because when I think about it now, when I think back and look at what was going on, I saw a lot of selling going on back then
Mhm.
versus today. A lot of motherfuckers ain't buying and selling shit today. I mean, they buying jewelry, but
Okay, so this is what I would
the
say.
I would say the smartest current rapper right now is Waka Flocka.
Now,
Yeah.
mm,
And the reason why
no.
I would say that is because he's the only one that actually uses his life insurance when he needs it.
So as that is smart, and I don't discredit Waka's smart uh, ways to invest. I would actually say that Rick Ross
Mm,
and Jay-Z are the smartest people because this is the point.
what about Diddy?
Eh, I don't. You know why? You know what? I'm gonna say yes to. because he makes other people make him money. So that's smart.
Yeah.
But what I appreciate, and I don't know Diddy, so he could actually do the exact same thing that Rick Ross does and Jay-Z, but I just don't know. So it
Yeah.
really could just be the exact same. So I don't know. So don't discredit that. But
Yeah.
they have something called asset management.
Yes.
They don't have blow money and fuck bitches and I'm going out every night and Drake's coming in, so I'm buying his bottles and I'm buying my bottle. No, they're asset management. They have money that they can blow, then they have money that goes into other shit, then they have money that goes into bills, then they have money that goes back into taxes. Like they know what they're doing. It's asset management. You give a SoundCloud rapper $1 million, what the fuck is the first thing they're gonna do? Buy a fucking chain.
Yeah.
Okay, who's gonna buy a custom chain?
Not me.
Okay, who's gonna buy a custom watch? You think a business, let's say the owner.
No, because even when I be watching those jewelers on YouTube, they stay away from those
Yeah, because
customs.
because it takes one person. One person wants to buy that watch, or there's 1,000 people that want to buy the stock Rolex or the stock like Piguet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but no, but I had to put diamonds in it because I'm a fucking rapper with money now. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's stupid. Like, the first thing, they get a chain, they get a watch, they buy a fucking dumbass car that's they don't even actually use. Um, like Corday right now is the smartest young rapper that I know of. He is like one of the smartest rappers with asset management. So credit is given, um, but yeah, like they don't appreciate what they have, and that's kind of the basis of it, of the music too.
Is it? Let me ask you this: is it an unappreciation or um ignorance to
Both already.
knowing money?
It's both. So at least let me I'll qualify that. The ignorance part is that nobody taught us what to do with money, and we think that we know everything.
True.
That's me saying it about our generation too. It's just what it is. People always want to be like, I know everything about what I'm doing. Like, shut the fuck up. No, you don't.
Man, they didn't even teach us in high school about. I
Right.
think the only thing that they taught in high school about money was how to write a check.
Hmm.
That was it.
And what do we do now? We don't even use checks.
Hell no. Motherfuckers don't even know how to
How to
cash a check
balance a
in the
checkbook.
store.
They don't even know how to balance a checkbook.
Like
Hey, they don't even know what a
if
checkbook is. They're like, what is that? Legit. Like, nah, dead ass. Because what they
if a
don't even use
motherfucker
that shit.
if a motherfucker came in to pay for their shit with a check, most cashiers don't even know how to do it.
Hmm. Um,
Hell, I can tell you, I didn't know how to do it when I was mid 20s. That's when I learned how to use a check to pay for people's shit, or to use their check to pay for their shit.
um, so hold on. You said the ignorance part. What was the first part? What was the first one you said?
Uh, is it an unappreciation, or is it
Okay.
not
Or
knowing the
ignorance.
value of the
Right.
dollar, basically?
So I talked about the ignorance part. That was a very fast cap, but the appreciation of it comes from America. It's
America.
easy just to it's easy to say the world, but honestly, it's just really a lot of America. I mean, look at Akon.
Yeah,
Like, look at Akon. I mean, look what he fucking done. It's
and a
crazy.
lot of motherfuckers be. It's just I hate this when motherfuckers be saying the world and they're only and their world
You're
is
talking about the
America.
United States.
It's say either say the West or the U.S. It's not the world. Niggas in other places don't do the same shit we do.
Hmm.
Niggas
So
ain't that fucking stupid. Where they at?
so the concept behind that
We're
is
the
that
dumb motherfuckers.
all America knows is fast money.
But we're so dumb that we're the most fucking powerful. So if you want to fuck with us retards, then try
Hey,
it.
hey, hey, hold on.
Try it. Try it.
Hold on, hey,
Motherfucker.
um,
Hey, somebody had to say some wild shit this time.
honestly, but the appreciation comes from America having fast money, and they don't
Yeah.
realize the value of a dollar. It's essentially the question of how much does a dollar cost. You know what
Four
I mean?
quarters,
But that's to you.
100 pennies,
See,
25 nickels,
but what would you
10
do for a
dimes.
dollar?
Uh,
Think about it. What would you do for a dollar? If I had a dollar bill right now and I go, hey, go do something, and it's a dollar, what would you do?
depending on what that task is.
Okay,
Now,
so if you want,
if you're saying like, here, I'll give you $1 if you quit your job. No, that's fucking stupid.
okay, but hear me out, right? What if I say, hey, quit your job, I'll pay your salary? How
Mm.
much does a dollar cost then? Your freedom? But I told you have to work more hours now. Your happiness? I said you can't sleep now. You can't sleep for this long. Now I'm taking away your sleep, your
But
liveliness.
is it something that I love to do?
But the thing is, that's not the realistic question for 80% of America.
Because if it's something that I have to do, then yeah, I'll deal with it for the short period of time.
So I want to keep it on point to the dollar part, but what I mean is that people will do anything for a dollar. So imagine
So
what
you
people
saying
will
I
do
I,
for
I
a
would do
thousand
anything for a
dollars.
dollar?
I said people, not persons.
Yeah, but but what I'm saying is from what I said, that's telling you I'll do anything for a dollar.
Technically, the value of the dollar is how much does a dollar cost. So yeah, because you would have to pay bills, right? So then you're gonna stay at your job if I don't pay you, because it's fucking stupid, right?
If it's something I have to do, then
Yeah,
yeah, I'm going to do it.
yeah.
But
That's the question. There's not a but. That's the question.
no, I
So,
was about, no, 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 I was about to say something else, but never mind.
okay,
I'll tell you. I'll tell you after.
okay. But what I mean though is that you just said I won't quit my job because that's stupid, right? Because what?
Yeah,
How much does the dollar cost? That's safety. You're making sure you have money. You're making sure
twenty
that
thousand
people
dollars a year.
people eat. You're making sure people have funds, promos. You're making sure that families taken care of.
Yeah,
You know
if I took that dollar, that would fuck all y'all niggas over.
But that's exactly my point. Though. So how much does the dollar cost to you? Your sleep, your happiness, your hunger, somebody else's hunger. You're gonna take somebody else's shit, and that's why to me it's not appreciated anymore because people don't understand the appreciation. You see what I'm getting at? Because no rappers want to help each other. They just want to make money and they want to say fuck everybody else in the city. I'm the king of this. I'm the king of. Bruh, why don't you just raise a fucking castle? Shut the fuck up.
I'm the chef. I'm the cook.
That was funny as fuck. Clip that shit. I'm gonna need that clipped. Um, that was fucking amazing. I don't know if I can even come back from that. That one was fucking phenomenal. Yeah, that's an inside joke, people, and trust me, that will never be leaked because nothing happened with that ever. So But
Oh
you already
man.
know the whole. But the whole goal for people nowadays that are rappers are college girls and hoodies. You know what I mean? So it's just
Nigga, I'm drinking, bro.
oh fuck, throwing hella shade on this fucking podcast. Oh shit. Uh,
Yeah, man. And then also,
but like everybody's looking just for like applause, like like bravo. You know what I mean? It's just
and as well, you have all this, social media. So all these selfies and sound bites. Oh man.
bro, I'm a fucking cry. That one was fucking good.
Oh man.
Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious. Um, yeah, nah. So
And
anyway,
all these
there's
people are trying to get a general education, man.
fucking choice. That was fucking mid. Okay, okay. It's they're dude. It's like they're playing a game of tag. You know what I mean? Everybody just wants to be like, okay, like that's the thing. Like the king of New York. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm New York made. King of Vegas. Vegas made. It's it's like 20 of the people. You know what I mean? Oh fuck!
you
I'm really
know,
not trying to diss anybody in the city. Actually, I still have love for y'all. I'm just gonna point that out too. I just want to point that out.
and they're the
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
like the monument, and you know just we're the clique.
yep. Hey, exactly. It's okay.
But it's crazy how the it's crazy how like that particular monument in Vegas with the 20 people in it
Mm-hmm.
isn't going anymore because the clique, I guess, was like a little bit stronger than the monument, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean it's kind of like the how like the back in the South, right,
Mm-hmm.
where they took down those monuments because they weren't serving the people anymore,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So it's kind of like that in Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
with those 20,
Uh-huh. I would agree. Oh my
and
god, that was
everybody wants to, you know, give that round of applause, bravo, and it's like it's not there anymore.
it's not even standing. It's not. It doesn't even have a rhythm. Not even one singular
It's
heartbeat.
it's non-existent now.
Yeah. But I just can't. I just that's the appreciation that I'm talking about. People don't have nowadays is the appreciation. So that
Yeah,
was,
of execute order 99 or 66, whatever that shit is.
bro. I want you to know that I don't want any of this taken off. I stand by it. That was the fucking shit. I appreciate everything about that. I'm not saying anything though.
What's that Star Wars shit that nigga always be saying? Execute
Yeah,
order 66.
execute order 66.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of did that shit,
It's fine, bro. Like nobody knows what we're talking about. And anyway, shout out to them. Y'all know who you are if you're gonna listen to it. I probably not. I mean, let's be honest. They don't hate us.
Nah, there's a lot of food in Vegas, right?
Okay, everybody, we appreciate we appreciate everybody that showed up. Oh shit. Oh my god, that's fucking awesome. We appreciate everybody that showed up. If you guys don't know, go follow Vade Ultra on Spotify. Go hit up West Charleston Boulevard. We're at 13,306 streams. Shout out the homie. He wasn't here today. Jay's about to yell at him. Um,
Yep. Come Sunday.
um, so we got West Charleston Boulevard. Go peep that out. We also got new music coming in about a week and a half. So y'all just need to wait on it. Maybe even 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe even a couple of days. You guys just need to stay up on it. But with that being said, too, when we start dropping this new music, all of this stuff on this beautiful website is going down. So you guys should probably go buy it now. And if you guys use code TEAM, you can get 25% off your order. And you can use code VISION for free shipping on your order. We also have Afterpay. So don't feel like, it's not FOMO. Let's say you want this and you want that, you want this, and you want the West Charleston because that's an exclusive. You know what I'm saying? You want to get the drug bag. You know what I'm saying? You want to get all these extra things before they go so that we can have collector's item. Let me tell you a beautiful thing about it. We have Afterpay. That means you can do 4 easy payments with Afterpay. Help your credit. But go cop some merch. It's gonna be one of the last times that we have it. We've said it a couple of times, but it's actually like it's real. Actually, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like nostalgic too.
I mean, we keep trying to tell y'all niggas, but to get that shit, cause to be brutally honest, these styles ain't coming back. So
Not at all.
yeah, hop on that shit now before that shit get gone.
And use code TEAM for 25% off, or use code VISION free shipping. Again, check out Vade Ultra.
And we all just got pencils and fucking pens.
Run those numbers up though, guys. Appreciate everybody that also listens and stuff. Appreciate all the homies and the fans and the friends and the people that appreciate our music. We really do appreciate every single listen. I'm Dope Rock Gaming. I play video games on Facebook, so if you want to go follow me over there, subscribe or some shit like that, y'all can hang out with me and chill over there too. I make beats, so just wait for that shit. Young Zodiac in the building, off BJ on Twitter, J__Zodiac on Instagram. Hit him up for any information you guys want to talk about, live performances, collabs, music, A&R, anything like that. You guys want to get in contact with him? He's the man. He's the manager. He's the one that's has his hand on everything. Shout out Vade Ultra, Vade Vision on Instagram, Vade Ultra on everything else. Go run them numbers up. Shout out Elmio Mac 27. He's over there on Twitch doing his thing. He also has Infinity Gaming, a channel that's hosted by Infinity. So go run those numbers up too. They have a new video that they dropped this week, and if you haven't seen the other ones, go watch that. But go subscribe, go follow him on Twitch at LMAO Mac 27, and shout out our homie Double Pulse. He got Kill Streak over there on TikTok, and he's doing his thing, and he's also on the Infinity Gaming channel. So they make great content. So just go check that shit out. But we're gonna vibe with you next week. We appreciate everybody that showed up. That's pretty much it. You have anything else?
Yeah, one quick thing. If you feel a certain motherfucking way, come see me, motherfucker.